Alright, just going to do a little grapple work on the park area I'm working on for Sharon. You know, her de-stress zone. It's beautiful when you got these great big oaks here. We're supposed to close tomorrow. This is the second time it's been pushed back, and even now it ain't confirmed for tomorrow. Alright, let me give you some updates while I'm doing some grapple work here. I'm working on Sharon's de-stressing park area. It's going to look really pretty with all these great big oaks in here. Today is Sunday, September, I think 29th, and we're supposed to close on the Illinois house tomorrow. It's been bumped back twice, and now it's not even confirmed for tomorrow. On Friday, everything was supposed to be done. They were supposed to wire the money. That didn't happen. The banker, the buyer's banker doesn't like the title work or something, and so here we are in limbo again. But it's supposed to happen, you know. I mean, it's been really stressful for us because obviously we're losing any money, we're losing interest on our money. We're still paying a mortgage on that place, you know, and all the homeowners and everything else. And this is one of them big locusts. And so fingers crossed it's going to happen tomorrow. It's been stressful. I mean, we kind of took the brunt of it because they were buying two houses. They were buying one for a family member and them, and then that almost cascaded the whole deal. But they really like ours, and so they're going to do ours and then worry about the second house later on. So that's been really stressful. On the land front, oh, them are all locust thorns here right now. On the land front, I went ahead and invested in 3 more bank blinds. And there again, when you're saving money and you're getting a good deal, I like to try to take advantage of it. And since we had a package deal with that guy, I went ahead and did a few more. So I got to get all the lumber together and get to work on that. And with that, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to have just a couple slots that I'm going to have them in for hunting this year. So we'll recoup a good chunk of some of them blind investments, and they'll be in the ground level for in the future. They'll get the first chance. The goal here is not just to shoot something with antlers. I even offered them, as part of my offer, I'll give a certain amount of refund back if you don't even shoot a deer. Anyways, so the goal is to grow, you know, big deer, 4, 5, 6-year-old deer. There's a bunch of 2 and 3-year-olds, but for a lot of people, you know, those would be nice. But my goal is to give someone the opportunity, myself included, you know, to harvest a world-class deer and to have just second to none hunting experience, which I believe it will be. So I mean, right now there's just 2 and 3-year-old bucks, you know, it's going like mad with all the food we got. So if you lay off the trigger, those will be next year 3 and 4-year-olds, and then the year after they'll be 4 and 5-year-olds. I've done it. I did it in Illinois. It worked very well. It's not rocket science. You just got to get the whole age structure up, and with all the food we've got, man, I'm struggling with this one. With all the food we got, you know, 25 acres of new food sources this year. So we are going to have a few hunters in with some strict rules. I'm actually going to put a couple bucks on the no-shoot list. So there were a couple really special ones that are still young. Try to let them grow. Like I said, it ain't about shooting a deer. That's not the people we want. If you think, just because you're paying, you want to shoot a deer, nope, that's not the people we want. Go look somewhere else. Go try an outfitter. An outfitter would have 10, 15, you know, 12 guys hunting this property. We're going to have 2, 3 maybe tops. And we got 25 acres of food now. So yeah, speaking of the clearings, the cost share, the rundown on that, that's done. The project should have come in around almost $20,000 for the cost, but we got a break on one of the machines because of a deal that I made. So the total was $15,500, and we almost maxed out the cost share. The cost share is maximum of $10,000 per landowner. So we were short on the acreage. It was 12.6 is what we ended up with, and we needed 13.3 to max out. So they cost share $750 an acre for new wildlife openings. So we'll probably get about $9,400, give or take. So we'll literally have $6,000 out of pocket for a $20,000 clearing job, which adds an immense value to the property. It's also laid out to where if we need to sell a couple 20s up front, we got new roads now up there, we got new clearings, whether it's for a cabin site or a food plot site. You know, if we got to get to plan C or D, and of course it spreads all the food out around the property, so you're drawing in more deer. So it's 4D. So if you don't think that was smart, you really don't know a whole lot about land. I'm just going to be blunt. To get a $20,000 excavation job completely done, knocked out in a little over 2 weeks. Food coming up right now as we speak in these clearings for $6,000. You've never done this before. And you're just speculating. Because that's absolutely a no-brainer. Absolutely a no-brainer. So fingers crossed we'll close tomorrow. That's the update. Everything that's going on here at the very end of September. So I hope we close tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. One day at a time. It's all coming together. It's just been a lot of work and slow. I just invested in 3 more banks towers. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money down the road. So I bought 3 more banks. I got to go get the lumber, have it delivered, and start working on them towers and get a couple more in place. But I got all the new microplots planted. So we got another, will be 12.5 acres of food, in addition to the 14 acres of beans that they're still eating them. They're still eating all them forage beans. And then I planted another, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 acres of greens also on the edges of the hayfield. So I mean, we're looking at having, we got, let's see, 12, 20, I mean, there's technically 25 acres of new food sources. Now the beans are a little thin, I get it, but they're still, I mean, they're bringing in deer left and right. So yeah, 25 acres of food that they've never had before. Probably not many neighbors have. You'll draw them in. I say that, I've done it. So, and I enjoy doing it. I mean, I was out this morning planting another one, and it's just great to be in the woods, man. No people bothering you, you know, get away from, you know, real life stresses, if you will. I'd rather have food plot stresses. You know, stressing if we'll be able to do good with the people we have. And I mean, I'm not wanting to be an outfitter, although I've always wanted to try it. The difference would be I offer, if you hold off on the trigger and wait for next year, I'll offer a part, you know, a few hundred, 300 or 400 refund. You don't shoot a buck. Because like I said, it ain't about shooting something. It's about the experience, a wonderful experience, seeing a lot of deer, a lot of bucks, and that chance you can get a world-class deer. That's my philosophy. Not everyone's, that's cool. Hey, you don't agree with it, that's fine. It is what it is. But if it helps us to keep the land or to keep more of the land, then that's what we're going to do. Or at least we're going to try it. brought in pretty good income in Kentucky. We went ahead and leased that farm for deer hunting, and we brought in really good income.